Hello my lovelies and welcome to my channel. My name is Moon and today I'm doing a 1-month review on my new Neverfull Gm in the Damier Azur print. I absolutely love this tote and I did an unboxing. I also did a bag organizer unboxing. So I wanted to, now that I've been using this bag pretty much every single day over the last month, give you a more detailed review. I have been experimenting actually with different bag organizers and different systems for this bag, and I want to show you what I settled on and what I'm carrying and some decisions I've made to make this bag work. But overall, I just want to say that this bag is amazing. I absolutely think it's a beautiful, beautiful tote. I love the color, the cream and grayish blue checkers. I love the vachetta on here and I can't wait for it to patina. Although I'm enjoying the different stages of the bag. I'm not in like a rush for it to patina, but I'm looking forward for it to show its wear and its character. And I've listened to different video reviews of folks who own Damier Azur bags, and some people really want that crisp new look, and I like the various looks of the bag. So I've seen pictures of people wearing this particular bag and it's heavily patinaed and it shows some wear and it still looks stunning to me. So I'm so glad I got this one, and I, again, like I said, have been using it every single day. And I love wearing it with the cinched in sides. I also like wearing it open. And when I initially bought it, I thought I would only wear it with the cinched in sides. And I'm realizing even with the sides open, yes, it is a big old bag, but so what? You know what? I bought it to wear it. And if you open up the sides there and it sits like this, I just think it's still so pretty and so feminine looking. And it's actually not so overwhelmingly big as I thought. It is a little bit of an adjustment when you initially get it because of its size, but I do think a bag organizer is an awesome option with this. And again, I've heard different perspectives on this in video reviews. Some people love the Neverfull sag and, you know, like it cinched in and don't want that more boxy look that you can get with the bag organizer like I have in now. And I like that look too, and there are times I may take things out, but I will say if you don't have a bag organizer in this, it does tend to really slouch. Meaning if it's sitting on my bed, for instance, the bag will just kind of start to fall over. And I can show you different ways you might organize it, like, you know, different organizers you might use and the different look and effect later in the video. But overall, I think an organizer works well and just gives the bag a beautiful shape, and then it sits like this and just works so well. And I still think it's got that slouchy quality to it even with the organizer in there because it is a big old bag. So I will link this bag down below, but this is the largest Louis Vuitton Neverfull. I also own the PM size, so I am one of those customers with the two extreme sizes. I don't have the Neverfull MM. I don't know if I would necessarily purchase that one, but I bought the PM one first. Love that bag. I think it's a great casual little summer tote, and I have it in the monogram print. I've also reviewed it on my channel, so I will continue to use that one. And when it came time for me to think about buying a larger Neverfull, I did debate between the MM size and the GM, but ultimately the MM didn't seem that much bigger to me than a PM. And I wanted a bag where I had the option to throw in a lot of things. On those days you need to carry a sweater and throw in your water bottle and maybe, you know, pack a lunch or snacks. I wanted the option to stuff the bag on certain days, even though most days I would carry it just as I have it now. This is my norm. But I just wanted to feel like I wasn't constantly downsizing. With a number of my handbags that I love and enjoy, I'm always playing Tetris and trying to get things to fit in there. And I wanted a bag where I just didn't have to worry about that. And depending on how much you carry, maybe the MM, if you own that, is that for you. That you don't necessarily need a much bigger bag. But for me, I feel like the GM was the way to go because I just did want that, you know, extra large tote for carrying everything. So let me go ahead and show you the inside of the bag. And this is the bag organizer that I am currently using, and I think I'm going to use on most days. This is the organizer that I also unboxed recently on my channel. It's from Divide and Conquer, and I got it in this pink color. Even though my interior here is the ivory color, I decided to go with the pink just for a nod to the rose ballerine kind of interior. Then I thought I kind of got a combo of both, and I love pink and I love white, so works for me. And so this particular organizer, the advantage of it is, again, that you can cinch in the sides because it's got these soft sides. Now, if you really pack it full, you can still cinch in the sides, but maybe not as much. And if you pack it light, then the sides will cinch in even more. So if you want to carry it like that, here it becomes like a smaller square bag. And you can see that the width on the bottom, it's quite wide, but you know, works well for me. And then I put it on my shoulder like that, and I just love how it looks. You know, I love the look of it, and it feels really comfortable. Like I can lean my arm against it, and it is pressing in because it is a lightweight organizer. So that's a look with it cinched in, and I really like this option with this particular tote that you can cinch it in. And that was the reason why I wanted to get a large Louis Vuitton tote, because I think it's really difficult to find other totes where you can cinch in the sides. And just that option means you can wear the bag in so many different ways, which is so cool. All right, so what do I have inside my Neverfull? I carry this little PM organizer, which I absolutely love. And I've also changed some of my organizing and planning system lately, but this is my on-the-go organizer. I like to write things down, and I keep track of my spending and to-do lists in here. And I'll give you a quick peek at the inside of the organizer. So that's my dashboard, and this I've been using since April, and this is just a keeper. This is my PM cosmetic pouch, also in the Damier Azur print, and I use this to store some medicinal things and makeup. So this goes with me pretty much from bag to bag. Here is my mini pochette in the monogram print. I absolutely love this beautiful little pouch. I love how smushy it is, and I went through different uses for this, but I've settled with using it as my tech pouch. And that has worked out really well for me because it's got a fabric interior, so I don't want things inside the fabric inside to get ruined, like with lipstick or something like that. So I like having just the wires in there, and so I'm reaching for this constantly, like 2, 3, 4 times a day. I'm going into this mini pochette, which makes me happy too, since I love the piece so much. Here's a little notebook that I carry with me, and this is just like a brain dump notebook I use for like meetings at work, or to make lists, or take notes on, you know, different meetings I have. And I love the floral cover, which makes me happy. Here is a grocery or recycling bag that I like to keep with me. This is from Bagoo, and I like that it comes in a pouch, so it stays neat in my bag when I'm not using it. Some Kleenex, hand sanitizer, this little rose blush pouch with my name on it from Leatherology, and I use this to store some pens and highlighters. You can get like 3 or 4 pens in there. Love Leatherology, love how mushy the leather is. And again, I like that it's in the pink shade. Here is some Simply Gum. This is the fennel flavor. I have a whole package of Simply Gums, like coffee flavored and ginger flavored. I just love their gum. I think it's doesn't have as much sugar, and it's just delicious. Here are my reading glasses, which I store in this little pink pouch I got from Amazon. I keep some mace with me. I ordered this from Amazon, just a safety thing. And I like that in my bag organizer, I can slip this into one of the pouches. Here's my Kindle. I'm really loving reading on my Kindle. I had a Nook and I loved reading on there for years, but it's also a tablet. And I like having an e-reader that's lighter and is just for reading, so I don't get distracted with other apps. So I've been reading on this. This is a new thing I got, and these are blue light blocking glasses. So I can actually slip these over my glasses because I do wear glasses. And when I'm on the computer for long periods or at night, I like to slip these on, and I feel like it does help with eye strain. So if you're, on the fence about getting something like this, I would highly recommend it. I got this from Amazon, and this is the brand right there. And I think they were $15 or thereabouts, maybe a little more. It may have been around $20. I forget exactly, but something in that range. And then another sunglass case. I don't have my sunglasses in here. They're outside by the front door, but I do generally carry them. And then finally, the pochette that comes with the Neverfull. Love this. And I actually didn't think I was going to use this as much as I have, but I've decided to use this as a wallet or a place to keep my wallet things. So I have this card case from my wallet, which I ordered specifically to kind of match the gray tones in the bag. I love, love, love this little card case. I own it also in other color, but this particular one I think goes well with the Neverfull in Damier Azur, so it fits in there really nice. And then I have some cash and stamps and a couple of blank checks in there for on-the-go check writing if I ever need to. And so these items stay in there. And I've also used this particular pouch as a clutch. Like the other day when I popped to the grocery store, I took this with me. And it was so nice to just carry it like this under my arm or on my wrist. So comfortable. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this piece. And I was actually looking on Fashion File for the pochette in Damier Eben or in monogram because I love this piece so much. And you can fit quite a bit in here. I mean, you definitely go very compact, but for like a quick on-the-go bag, I love having this. And there's something about the shape of it and the simplicity of it that I really dig. And the zipper top opening is just my favorite. I love the pochette accessoire for that reason. And this is definitely way slimmer, like there's no width there, if you see. But it does feel like it'll stretch over time and I'll be able to fit more in here. And so I have been able to get my key clay, my cards, and my cell in here, which is pretty much what I need if I'm running out for a quick errand. So this, I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of. And that is pretty much it for the main bag. And there you can see the bag organizer. I think is so beautiful. It's got these slip pockets, and very simple, but I like that you have this whole like middle area, which is the size of the bag, and you can fit a lot in there. So I'm going to take out this organizer just to show you what it looks like without it, right? You can see that this is also a really nice look. This really just open feeling that you can smush the bag, and there you have the sag. I don't mind that, but again, I like it to be able to stand up. And right now it is standing up, but if I leave it in this position, it'll start to like bend in. And then I don't like that too much. I have this in this pocket right here, this really large pocket. I keep some, sanitary pads. I put in a handkerchief, this white handkerchief I ordered online, just if I go outside and the surface isn't clean, I'll put this down and then I can put my bag on it. So that's like my one little like, high maintenance thing that I do with this bag, just so the bottom of it doesn't get too dirty, but I don't do it all the time, just if I'm someplace where it seems like it's a little yucky. So you see that, how the bag's just kind of falling down like this? Let me show you. If I just throw in all the items I showed you, without a bag organizer, what it looks like, and why I am leaning towards using the bag organizer, despite the fact that there's a little boxiness to the bag with it. So you see, there it is. Now I didn't do like the most pretty job putting these items in. And so I do like this look when you're wearing it. That just kind of flat look, and it's really comfortable. Like the top of it is empty, so it is nice to carry like this. And I think I would do that from time to time, but just I've been using the bag around the house, like taking it from bedroom to living room and to kitchen, and then things just get messy in there. You know, even if I organize things, it just looks like that, and I have to go like far down to find them, whereas the organizer gives the items a little height, so you don't have to reach as far in to grab them. And I wanted to just show you a couple of other options with the bag before I wrap up here. So I'm just going to take out all these items and show you another organizer that I ordered for this bag, and I'm on the fence about whether or not I'm going to keep it. And that organizer is this one. It's actually for a Neverfull and this is the GM. And I had heard through a couple of videos that ordering an might not be a bad idea, organizer, because then you could cinch in the sides more. So if I put this in here, you'll see that you can cinch in the sides more, right? You can definitely do that, and it doesn't take up as much space. But if you start to put things on the outside of this pouch, then you can't really cinch in the sides as much. So I like this one too, and actually I used this one for a couple of weeks. I do like it, but I still think the pink one is my favorite because I do like that it reaches the sides of the bag and is lightweight enough that I can still cinch in the sides. This thing, because it doesn't take up the whole width of the bag, it just can move around, and that can get frustrating, but I can fit everything that I just showed you in here. I can get all of it in here, and that does fit inside the bag. So I'm on the fence about this one because there are times I put this in my bag and I think, oh, it's really nice that it's not making it as boxy, but then other times I look at it and I think actually it's making it boxier because it's sort of thick material. So I just settled in on this particular one, and I'm glad that I did. I just think the Divide and Conquer pink one is really the best one. And I also realized that initially when I was using this pink organizer on the inside, I was also carrying this particular planner with me. And this is a teaching planner, which I started to use at the start of the year, and it is a really nice planner. Not like super heavy, it does add a little extra weight to the bag. And over the last couple of weeks, I moved into a digital planner because, again, I want to be able to carry a lot in here but not make it too heavy. And the digital planner has been working well for me. I might actually do a video on that, even though I do like this planner a lot. In this bag, it kept slipping, and I had kept it outside of the pouch like that, so it was adding width. So with me taking out this planner and putting all the other items in here, I thought it just worked a lot better. So anyway, that is my review on the Neverfull GM in Damier Azur print. If you are interested in purchasing a Neverfull, I really do recommend the GM size. I think it works so well, especially if you like to carry quite a bit. And I would say don't be scared of the large size of it. Don't let that deter you from, at least going in and trying it on in the store, because it is so nice to have a bag where you're not worried about everything you're carrying. And there are a lot of bag organizer options. I also ordered a base shaper for this particular bag, but I didn't like that so much. I felt like even though the edges of this base shaper are rounded, that they just were pushing against the sides of the canvas too much, that I was worried it would affect it. This lightweight pink organizer just seems like it works really, really well with the bag over the base shaper. And this is heavy, so it added like just bulk and weight. So I am going to be sending this back. I've already marked it for return. I'm not going to keep that. And then I have a couple of Speedy B25 organizers, these pink ones that I'll use in there. And I've used these in the bag too. And then, you know, that gives you some more options in terms of how you want to organize the bag. So again, I would highly recommend this bag. I am loving it, and it's making me rethink my entire collection because I'm realizing I don't need so many bags. This is like my best friend bag. I can just see myself using this in the years to come. And I plan to use it all year round, even though I hear people refer to this as kind of a summer spring bag. I think it makes a great winter bag. I mean, white is a winter color, and in the fall too, I think you could, especially when it patinas, I think it would work so well during that season. It depends on how you style it. So what outfits you're wearing, and if you just bring in some white into your fall outfit or some gray or cream, I think you can make this bag work for any season. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please give me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this review today. And again, let me know in the comments, what do you think? Which bag organizer from the ones I showed you, which system do you think works best for this bag?